have it. Hull City take on Millwall in the 41st round of the Championship.
It's time for the win.
Yorkshire takes on London, Hull City take on Millwall, and 17th takes on 5th. A win would almost confirm our safety in the Championship. A loss is heavily expected, and a draw, depending on the draw,
Ozan to take. Ozan to score!
would be quite boring. Today will be loud, scrappy and hectic, and with the return of George Honeyman seeking his revenge, maybe the Tigers won't be in for a good day.
Yes, today is massive as Hull City take on Millwall in the 41st round of the most exciting and most competitive league in the world, the EFL Championship. With the Tigers on the back of, well, a 4-4 draw. I mean, no one could have predicted that. What a game that was, probably the best atmosphere of the season. Hopefully we can replicate it today. And Millwall, well, they're in a completely different boat. They haven't lost an away game since February. They're 5th in the Championship, and to be honest with you, I'm starting to get very nervous today. But as always, here's all the information you need to know about today's 3 PM Monday afternoon kickoff.
Today we take a look at the visitors and playoff contenders Millwall. Millwall have had an absolutely incredible season so far, as they currently sit 5th in the Championship with 17 wins, 11 draws and 12 losses. Today Millwall will hope to ease past the Tigers, collect 3 points and push themselves up that Championship table. Oh, and welcome back, both Georges.
Now we move on to the history between the two sides, and I must say it's extremely close. Now they played each other on 69 occasions, with the Tigers winning 24 times, Millwall winning 23 times, and respectively 20 games that ended in a draw. Now there's a good chance today's going to end in a 0-0 draw. Now let's be honest, with us scoring 4 goals at Sunderland, there's just no chance it's going to be high scoring today. And Millwall in the same boat, I mean they need to win today, so it's just going to end in a 0-0 draw. It's just made for it, made for the occasion. The last competitive fixture ended in a 0-0 draw. Just can't with them. Nothing happened. Oh yeah, it did happen. Oscar got a red card, lifted his boot and hit Charlie Cresswell in the face. That was about it. We went home a bit upset, but we went past the London Monument, so we're all loving it. Today we're at the MKM. We're at home and we're there to back the boys in black and amber. It's going to be about 20,000 there. It's going to be a good atmosphere. There's probably going to be a DJ and there's probably going to be a light show. Let's hope it doesn't affect the players' performance, as I don't want them crying down the tunnel when there's a sad rendition of Can't Help Falling in Love. Come on the Tigers, we can get the win and hopefully we can get some goals in. Up the Tigers! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello and welcome from a wet, cold and rainy MKM Stadium. Now today is going to be a nerve-wracking one. Looking at Millwall's team, they may not have a standout player, but they have got a good, well-gelled squad. And I'm not talking about George Honeyman's hair. Feels good for him to be back at the MKM. Hopefully he doesn't get booed. He wasn't great with the fans before the game, but hopefully he's just in game mode and he's lovely afterwards. Now today isn't a must-win for going up the table. I think we can all agree our season's about done and finished, but today we must win for the fans. 20,000 people here at the MKM Stadium. If we want to keep them in every week, then we have to win today. It is going to be difficult, we know it is. Millwall, 5th place. I mean, I don't know how they've done it at the start of the season. I don't think anyone predicted Millwall to go up, but fair play to them. Imagine that, Millwall, West Ham next season, but then again, West Ham could get relegated. That's mad. Championship, West Ham, Premier League, Millwall. The things I've never seen in my lifetime. So the time is currently 2:05. The lineup has just been announced, and I've got to be completely honest with you, there's not a lot to add. Malcolm Ebiowei comes into the starting 11. Adama Traore has been dropped to the bench. For me, very harshly. He was one of the best players against Sunderland, controlled the game, and has got that bit of flair that we really lacked at the start of the season. Again, nothing else. Obviously, Oscar and Aaron Connolly are still out. Hopefully, Aaron will be back next game. I'm not sure about Oscar, but we don't have a striker still. I presume Ozan will be up front, which isn't the greatest, I must admit. He is a Sam. He's a Cam. CAM, blooming heck. I don't know. But without further ado, here's your lineup to take on Millwall. In goal, Carl Darlow. At right back, and today's captain, Louis Coyle. Left back, Jacob Greaves. The two centre-backs are Alfie Jones and Sean McLaughlin. In midfield, Regan Slater and Jean-Michel Seri. On the left, Demetrius Pelkas. On the right, Malcolm Ebiowei. And up front, Ali Al-Saimanesh and Ozan Tufan. So yeah, just a bog standard lineup, nothing too jazzy. Louis Coyle we all thought would miss out today. after he limped off the pitch at Sunderland, but he's in the lineup and we'll see how he gets on. Now let's move on to predictions. Now today, we're joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Leo. It's been about a week and a half. How have you been?
Watching City where I can on Sky.
It was a good game against Sunderland. What did you make of it?
The last one was on the penalty. I had to listen on the radio.
You listened on radio?
Yeah, I was on the way home.
Fair enough, teammate. Now about today's game, a tough game, a playoff opposition. What are you thinking?
Well, I hope so. We win, as always.
Of course.
It's going to be 0-0 or 1-0 either way.
0-0. Come on, man. Have some optimism.
The last game, you said that my score predictions were awful. I think it's going to be back up to standards. And if not, then I'll...
To be honest, I agree there's not going to be many goals, but a 0-0 draw against a playoff opposition, they're really going to go for it, mate. For me, I'm going to go...
2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. I'm going to go 1-0 Hull, Aliyah in the 78th minute. I'll come back to you when I get it right. Now today, we're also joined by Ollie. You were at the Sunderland game, what do you think to it, mate?
Yeah, I think it was good. It was decent. It was unbelievable.
It was.
The penalty was unbelievable.
It was just a brilliant day out, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah.
So today, a tougher game against a better opposition. What do you think the score prediction will be?
I think it's going to be 4-0 City.
4-0 City. Fair enough to you, mate. Who's going to score?
I think Elder will score, Louis Coyle and Jacob Reeves and Greg Doherty.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ollie, I wish I had your optimism. Enjoy the game, mate.
Thank you.
And here we have it. Hull City take on Millwall in the 41st round of the Championship. It's going to be tough. A brilliant atmosphere already. We'll get Elvis to get the team going. Come on. Wow, what an atmosphere. And it will be number 10, Zian Fleming for Millwall to kickstart the first half. Unfortunately, we have lost the coin toss, which means we'll be shooting towards the atmosphere in the first half. Oh, and here's the Millwall chant. I mean, I only know two chants, which is this one and Mill. Well in. Go on, Ali. Go on, Ali. Jacob Greaves. Oh. Free kick for City. Go on, Malcolm. Have a shot from there. Oh, what a ball that is. Go on. Go on. Oh! It's what we like to see, though. Really positive start from Hull City. For all the yous that said 0-0. Still very much could be, to be honest with you. Oh. The final lost Mitre ball, please return it to the MKM Stadium. Thank you.
10 minutes in and a real positive start from Hull City. The way we're passing the ball, we're collective as a group, and we're really going for it. For me, you can see why Millwall are a playoff team. They're built like you'd expect Millwall players to be. Tall, strong, and not taking nothing from nobody. It's going to be a tough game, but from what we've seen in the first 10 minutes, I think a draw or even maybe a 1-0 win is 100% possible. We've just got to keep optimism. Why Ozan or Pelkas up front, I haven't got a clue. They both can't finish, and Ozan can't sprint.
Go on, Regan! Oh. Oh, well in. That's brilliant football. I do feel bad for George Long getting a lot of stick, ex-City player. Go on, Aliyah. Go on, Aliyah. Go on, Aliyah. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. I don't know what was worse, Aliyah's pass or that shot.
25 minutes into the game, I'd just like to say how much respect I have for Ozan Tufan and what he's done. I mean, at the start of the season, the amount of criticism he got, people saying he was too overweight to play for Hull City, saying he wasn't good enough to play for Hull City, and he's changed it round. He's lost loads of weight, and today he's the hardest working player on the pitch. He's giving it everything. He's been running non-stop, and he looks like a proper Hull City player. Probably our best player at the moment. I mean, we knew he was brilliant on the ball. We just need to work on that physicality, and he's done it. Turkish clubs will not be having him, because he's going to be the saviour of our team. He's going to bring us up next season, no problem at all.
Yes! Get in! What happened there, son? I don't know exactly, that's what I'm asking. It really did look like it crossed the line. I mean, but that's just giving them a whole lot of momentum. The problem is there is no VAR in this league. So, I don't know. Oh wait, there is goal line technology. There is goal line technology. So it didn't. There we have it. I do water on sometimes, don't I?
A problem that is occurring today is without the striker, Ozan Tufan and Pelkas have moved into that role, which leaves a massive gap in the middle of the field. Now Seri's doing all the work there, but he's looking up trying to find the pass to Ozan, who's usually there, and he isn't. Now I think when Aaron Connolly or Aliyah moves into that position, or when Oscar's back, we can finally move back to our original formation and possibly play better. But at the moment it is looking positive, although that shot did scare me. But I did find out they have goal line technology on their watch, so ignore everything I said in the previous video.
A very mixed reception for that man there, George Honeyman. I mean, what he did for the club, won us a league title and captained the team. You know, it's unfair to boo him. I know he moved, but I don't think it was his fault. Very mixed reception, some boos, some claps, some cheers. But I don't think you can hate on him. He's a sweet guy as well. Well in, Malcolm. Corner in. Can we get it past front post? Of course we can. Must have been practicing. No. Oh my. Millwall have had the chances to take, but they're fluking them all.
40th minute. That were an awful voice crack, that. 40th minute, and I'm very confused what's happening. I mean, it's not even got to half time yet, and two players are stripped and ready to come on. What on earth is going on? Callum Elder's stripped, and I presume it'll be Jacob Greaves coming off, and then Adama Traore. I mean, getting your point across, subbing them before half time, but I don't think anyone's played awful. I mean, I couldn't imagine who Adama will be coming on for. No one in the attacking third has been woeful or anything. But Jacob Greaves as well, he hasn't been his best, but just very harsh. I don't know what's happening. I'll let you know. So just to clarify, the players have sat back down and put their coats on. But I still find it very strange how they've got the boots ready, they've got stripped, they put the shin pads on, rolled the socks up. I think there will be a substitution at half time. And I do believe it's nothing to do with the players, but Liam's understood where we're going wrong and he's changing the tactics up. But we'll have to wait and see. In terms of the performance, it's been fully Millwall since. It's not like we're playing bad, we just really can't get our foot on the ball, and they've had the opportunities to take. They just skied every single one of them.
Carl Darlow, absolutely brilliant. Please don't be injured, he's okay. Can't say the same thing for their centre-back.
45th minute, 1 minute of added time, job's a good one. I think already 30 seconds of it is over, so I'll see you then. Unless we horribly give the ball away like Carl Darlow nearly just did and concede.
And there we have it, half-time, 0-0. Let's see what Liam does. I did hear him tell Adama that he will be coming on at half-time. So, who's coming off? I don't know. Pelkas hasn't been great. Malcolm has been alright. Aliyah's been decent. Ozan's been the best player on the pitch, so we'll have to wait and see.
So, half-time, 0-0. and a very exciting affair. A lot of opportunities for Millwall that realistically they should have taken, but I'm happy with it. A solid first half in my eyes. A few players haven't been the greatest. For example, Jacob Greaves looked out of position at times, but he isn't a left back. He's been playing centre back his whole career, so why they've switched him to left back under Liam Rosenior, I wouldn't know. What do you think, Ollie?
I think Callum Elder's coming on in the second half.
He is. Callum Elder is coming on. He's put his shirt on, so I presume that is Jacob Greaves coming off. And then as well, Adama Traore. I've talked about this about 2 times now. But who they're going to take off, I don't know. For me, I'd probably take off Pelkas, bring Adama on, and then Jacob Greaves for Elder. So we talk about the bench. And obviously we know 3 players are coming on. Sorry, 2 players. I've just spoiled it for you. There is some news. Ryan Longman has just come to the bench, grabbed his shirt and sprinted right down to the changing rooms, which means he could be coming on. Adama Traore could be coming on, and Callum Elder could be coming on. Also on the bench you've got Xavier Simons, who again, a very good player, but just can't get into the squad. We've got Greg Doherty, once again, a brilliant player, but just can't seem to fit into the side. And then you got Ryan Woods, who for me, probably won't play again for Hull City. So second half then, I'm not exactly sure what we need to be doing. It's one of those where it hasn't been poor. I just think we need to work a little bit harder. I know it's easier said than done, but usually I'd say, oh, we need to keep passing upwards, or we need to play at a higher tempo. But at the moment, Millwall are just pressing us, and we're defending brilliantly. Just keep how it is. I mean, I know 0-0s are boring, but it's a very solid point against a very solid team. Right, I'll see you all in the second half, but hopefully a more positive performance, and maybe a goal. I'd love a goal. 0-0 draws do so bad on my YouTube. He thinks Ozan's going to score. What do you think, Leo?
Bradshaw winner.
1-0, Malcolm Ebiowei, 88th minute, right, bicycle kick. Jobs are good. See you soon. So the Tigers have come back out and there is the 3 substitutions. Jacob Greaves comes off, Malcolm Ebiowei comes off, and I believe Pelkas also comes off. So coming on is Ryan Longman, Callum Elder and Adama Traore. That is very bold, very, very bold from Liam. But I can't say he's wrong. And I've completely forgot about kickoff. But we're underway. Oh, come on, George. Let's calm it down, son. Go on, Ryan. Go on, Ryan. Whoa, I'll tell you what. Oh, no. Coyle's injured now. Oh, dear me. I think he's felt something. He's either tweaked his hamstring. Well, we've got a corner, I suppose. Go on, Ryan. Go on, Ryan. Right. Oh! How's that for a strike? Well, not great, didn't it? Target. 60th minute, and I'm not entirely sure how to describe the first 15. It's been decent. Yeah, it is freezing. It's one of those where we're not playing bad. There's not been many opportunities. Louis Coyle's, giving it everything. I think he tweaked his hamstring and he's still playing 110%. I mean, what a guy. But realistically, the subs haven't made too much of an impact. Maybe a bit quicker on the wings, but apart from that, just petering out to a 0-0 draw, which I think we all predicted in the first sense. Oh, come on, that's so harsh. Georgie boy comes off. The man, the myth, the legend. Won a league title with Hull City and gave everything, every single game. Does not deserve to be booed, and he's a lovely fella. Well played, Georgie. Yes! Adama Traore! Oh no, my Fanta's gone everywhere, but it's alright. What a strike! Yeah! Come on! What a player! Honestly, don't get enough recognition. Gets the ball, 25 yards out, just strikes it. What a clean finish. Alias Simenesh kisses his boots. Boots of magic. What a player. Well hit, Adama.
pointing to Adjan, thanking him. What a way to make your entrance. Oh dearie me. As the Hull City fans edge closer to the Millwall fans try and push down. It's not looking great. But at least it's not a 0-0 draw. Hey! Hey! Oh, we're doing brilliant.
70th minute, and wow. To be honest, I think we can all agree what's going to happen for the next 20-25 minutes. So we're going to sit back, we're going to defend for our lives and not push up the field. But I don't care, 3 points is 3 points. But it will do a lot of damage to Millwall's playoff ambitions. I mean, I'm not sure where they'd be if they lose. I think they'd still be around that area. I think we've moved up to about 15th, so let's celebrate that. Oh, in other news, Greg Doherty's warming up and getting stripped. That's what we like to see. What a player. I presume it's Aliart's coming off because he's been on the floor for a good while. Greg is coming on. Cheers, Leo. Cheers, man.
Oh dear. Blow me neck. Blow me neck. This club's going to be the death of me one day. Whew. Hang on. Whoa, I tell you what. Starting to get a bit nervous. Oh, he's blown it over that bar. Millwall would have been 5 or 6-1 up here if they could actually hit the target. I mean, all the time it's going up or round or down. It's not going for him. What an absolute legend.
This is the goal notification.
Leo's got a goal notification. Must be for Grimsby game.
80th minute, 10 minutes to go. And it's starting to get a little bit sloppy. Now, Millwall have had the chances throughout the game. They just haven't taken any of them. But it's starting to get very nerve-wracking. I mean, one of these times it has to click for them. And with us playing it round the back sloppy, I mean, Carl Darlow's just lost the ball, trying to give it to Seri, and Seri ain't got a clue about it. You know, it's little things like this that we need to improve on when we want to push for the playoffs next season. Another news, Greg's coming up. Substitution for Hull City. Greg Doherty comes on, and a standing ovation for Ozan Tufan, who comes off. Probably the best game he's played in a Hull City shirt. Gave absolutely everything. Brilliant performance. It has for the last couple of weeks. He's just been tremendous. Well played, Ozan. Honestly, brilliant.
Over 20,000 people here at the MKM. The top tier is open. It's been a brilliant atmosphere and a brilliant performance to par that. I don't think that entirely made sense, but I hope you got the gist of it. I'm still very nervous that Millwall are going to get something from this, but we'll wait and see. But we're defending brilliantly, honestly. And Callum Elder's on counter-attack here. We've got a free kick. Absolutely brilliant.
Fifth and final substitution, and Ryan Longman, who came on at half-time, is coming off, and it's due to an injury. Xavier Simons comes onto the pitch. He hasn't played in a while. It's unfortunate for Ryan, but hopefully it's just a precaution. A speedy recovery for him. I can't, honestly, 90th minute, 7 minutes have been added on. Where have they got 7 minutes from? I'm not entirely sure. I am bricking it. But Carl Darlow has single-handedly saved us today. I think that's probably the save of the season he's just made. I didn't get it on camera because I was whittering on to use. I will see you again before the full time because I'm sure a lot can happen in it. 7 minutes. Oh dear, I'm nervous. I am nervous. Oh, I can't. Honestly, I can't.
Go on, Adama. Oh. It's like ping pong in the last few minutes. Hull City defend well, hit it as far as they can. George Long gets the ball, hits it as far as he can, and when it goes out, the ball boys have been instructed just to sit back down, waste as much time as possible, because this is well, it's not historic. This is a massive win this season against a promotion chasing Millwall team. 40 seconds left. Well in Alfie, surely that's it now. Oh, well, maybe not. The referee's giving it as offside. Well in, Carl! Liam Rosina is ballistic. They're giving it as offside. The linesman is giving it as offside. But the ref plays on. What is happening here? And now it's a corner for Millwall. I don't believe what I am seeing here. This will be the last kick of the game. If they score now, there is going to be riots. Ball in. Over the bar! And that's it! A monumental win! Hull City 1, Millwall 0. Fantastic performance. Well done, Hull City. I'll see you all when we get home. Come on!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an absolutely brilliant result that is. Hull City 1, Millwall 0. And let's be honest, at half-time we're all thinking, Liam, what are you doing making a triple substitution at half-time? But wow, them substitutions were magic. We'll talk about the goal and the only goal of the game. And wow, what a goal that was. A thunderbolt of a strike by Adama Traore. His first ever Hull City goal. I think he's only played about 10 games. He missed 7 months of the season due to injury. He comes in not knowing the teammates, not knowing the language, and maybe, a bit scared. But he's come in and he's absolutely smashed it. What a player and what a guy. He's a sweet guy as well. I mean, he wrote happy birthday to Leo. What a guy. So the fans, and wow, the fans were incredible today. The Elvis song was singing at the start was beautiful. Gives me goosebumps every time. The Millwall fans were excellent as well. Excellent? Yeah, I think I said that right. Excellent. They were fantastic. They came in groups. Yes, Millwall have a reputation, let's not be honest, but they were fine. I mean, no trouble was caused. I think when the goal went in, everyone just got a bit excited. I mean, at the end of the day, we don't score a lot at home. The next fixture then, and yes, another away day. And yes, another contender for the playoffs. Blackburn Rovers away. It's going to be difficult. They've still got Ben Berison Diaz, who, yes, maybe not in the best form at the moment, but he can strike at any time. And trust me, when he does, it is spectacular. I'm nervous, but I think we can get a result. If we can get a result against Millwall, who are above them in the table, then there's always a chance we can beat Blackburn Rovers. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. If possible, please like, subscribe and turn on notification bells. It would mean absolutely everything. It's been a pleasure taking you to the MKM to watch Hull City finally win at home and beat a contender for the playoffs. If you're a Millwall fan, I hope you had a safe journey back and hopefully you can bounce back quite quick. I'd love to see you in the Premier League alongside West Ham because that is a show and a half. Right, I'll let you get on with your day. Thank you again for watching and I'll see you all on Saturday for a tough game against Blackburn. Up the Tigers, and what a performance.